beautiful city of Cape Town was the venue for the inaugural Cape Town 10s rugby tournament, celebrated as the official welcome to the Southern Hemisphere rugby season. The Cape Town 10s is not just a rugby tournament, but a chance to catch up on old friends, forge new ones, and blend the game we all love with one hell of a party. Welcome to the 2009 Cape Town 10s rugby tournament. And the taste of victory was quickly followed by the taste of castle as the team hit the beer tent with much the same passion that had secured them their first victory. It's no secret that the Cape Town 10s wasn't just about exciting running rugby, but also the giant tent in the corner. The Castle Lager beer tent was the place to be on Saturday night. 2,000 people jamming to the tunes of international cover band The Light Years, who'd flown out from London to entertain the crowd. And the true spirit of Cape Town and the Cape Town 10s emerged on force. On to day two and a slightly quieter Nodok Vikings.
The objective of the Vikings in day two is to be able to field a side and not forfeit. At the moment it's touch and go, but we're a chance.
The Vikings eventually managed to field a side after calling in some favours, but despite that it wasn't to be, as the John Deere Series team walked all over the poor Nordic villagers, in a game awash with some brilliant individual passages of play. Guest starring for the Nodok side, local Bob Skinstad.
We had a big night last night. We thought the band was phenomenal and we partied hard, but I thought we put in quite a good effort considering. We scored 2 good tries and we were just pretty happy just to field the 10 players actually.
The first 10 seconds of the game I was like a barn door opening straight through me. I was actually in for a game now because we were meant to play touch rugby against them. We brokered a deal last night at the bar. Very gentlemanly agreement that we're going to play touch rugby, and obviously these are series farmers. I don't think they know how to play touch rugby, so we rocked up here and we're in for a proper game. But it was enjoyable, man. It was a good time.
It's been fantastic. It's very, very well organised, and I think the weather has obviously played its part. Has been fantastic. The weather really has been incredible. Actually quite glad that today's a bit of a cooler day, but it's been an awesome tournament.
Loved every second. I think it's been amazing. Can't wait for next year. I think it'll be twice the size. The guys are looking really forward to it.
I think it's been great. They've had a good turnout right from day one. You can see they've got the 3 different divisions. The Premier, you definitely don't want to play that because they're like young whippersnappers running around the field. You've got the Beer League, which is a fantastic league. You can look around, you look at these boys, how much fun they're having. And then the Veterans League, it's old people like myself, well, not me running around, I'm not that stupid. My other guys running around, but they're having fun. And I think afterwards, you've seen last night in that beer tent, it was rocking. They had good bands, camaraderie was great. There was a lot of mixing between males and females. It was fantastic. You can't ask for more.
Oh, I think it's awesome. What a great event. I think it's just going to go so much further. I think everyone is enjoying it, and that's what it's about, especially rugby, old, young, and new guys from overseas. So great.
Oh, I think it is a phenomenal idea. I think Flecky and Bobby have done something great here. I think that this is an inaugural tournament, and I think it'll just grow from strength to strength. I think next year, just a word of mouth alone is just going to make it spread. It's going to be massive. I think it's fantastic.
It's good. I think it's probably more 7s than towards the 15 side, so it's quite open and loose, and the guys can hopefully score a few tries, and it's quite nice for the guys on the side, for the spectators. So I think it's gone off really, really well, and all credit to both Bob and Flecky. I think they've done a great job.
Oh, it's been awesome. It's a great format. This first time for 10s for me. It's a little bit slower than 7s. You get to high a little bit more, but it's been a great tournament. It really is.
Within a year or two, that will be the biggest 10s tournament in the world because everything is here. And Robbie and Bobby made a wonderful, tournament like this happen. And within a year or two, this will be a very, very good tournament and great tournament.
A tournament of this nature would not be a success without ensuring that the future of the game is looked after. And the Alan South African legends came to the party in no small way, hosting a tag rugby clinic on the main field in the lunch break on day 2, giving 200 kids some very special attention and coaching from some real rugby legends.
When I first heard about the Cape Town 10s, I got hold of Ron, Bobby Skinstad and Robbie Fleck.
and launched the idea, planted the seed about running a clinic during the tens, getting the players involved in doing a little bit of community work in the lunch break on Sunday. They thought it was a good idea. It's an excellent idea to get rugby players, ex-rugby players, and people that want to play rugby involved. And we hope to be involved with the tens next year. Next year we're hoping to also set a world record with the most kids playing tag rugby at one event, and it will be done here at the tens. We've had exceptional support from the SA South African Rugby Union, SA Rugby Legends, and also now more recently the Western Cape Government. Cameron Dugmore from Sport and Recreation, Patrick McKenzie from Safety and Security and the Education Department are we're putting a project together this year where we're going to get young kids all over the Western Cape playing tag rugby at a grassroots level. I think this is a fantastic format. It's going to be around, this tournament will be around for many years to come. The players have enjoyed it. I think it's been well run, well organised, and it's got great support from the community in Cape Town.
Heading into the final stages of the tournament, it was time to determine who the winners would be. Playing first in the Beer League final with a powerful John Deere Series team against the local False Bay club side. The Bays showed their pace early on and held out to win a close final.
Obviously both teams unbeaten, and we just wanted to go out there and just carry on with a form, taking it in, and basically defense wins games, eh? And they were also physical side, so we just try to match them, and we've got some good stealthy runners as well, so it's quite good.
The Veterans League final was between the Elan South African Rugby Legends and the home team, Hamilton's Old Crocs. It was certainly a physical encounter between some of the biggest names in South African rugby and the local lads. Gavin Pfister scoring a wonderful try for Hammies, but not quite enough as the Legends ended up victorious.
Yes, it's been a fantastic tournament. The 2 days was hard. I mean, with old bodies like ours. But it was great. I mean, we played well off and on the field. Fantastic day yesterday, a little bit warm. Today was better. But yes, we're happy at this stage.
The Premier League final was a hotly contested affair, with the Western Province Vodacom Cup team preparing for the season ahead, coming up against the powerful Stellenbosch side in the Marties colours. It was surprisingly the Marties outfit who controlled the game early on, scoring quickly and making the Western Province outfit work just to keep up. A number of fantastic tries illustrated just how exciting the tournament was. This off third phase ball from the Marties side, showing why the tournament has such a big future and why the Marties had looked the team to beat all weekend. In the end, that try proving crucial for the Stellenbosch side. They went on to be crowned the 2009 Cape Town Tens champions in the Premier League, making them the team to beat in next year's event.
No, it was heartbreaking. I thought we must be about 12 points up at first half because playing with the wind against Western Province. But it turns out that we have the guts to keep the ball in the second half and we scored a last try, so I'm very happy.
Well, it was a tough final. I mean, we played as well as we can. Made a few mistakes. Didn't play to the full game plan that we had. But I mean, in the end, that's how it goes.
Days of magnificent rugby then beneath the vista of Table Mountain, giving the Cape Town Tens a wonderful start to what promises to be a long-serving competition. With the rugby done, it was off to the Castle Beer Tent for one last hurrah, players and spectators celebrating a fabulous festival of rugby. That's all from the 2009 Cape Town Tens. We look forward to seeing you back next year, both on and off the pitch.